So another musician I must respect also is the Mighty King Kong.
Mighty King Kong for sure.
Again, ni kama alikuwa chokora, akakuja akapatana na Will Nag, the Nigerian manager, who really turned things up for him. I remember he's the only first-hand entrepreneurial musician nilikutana naye hivi. Those years, Mighty King Kong had a mobile phone. He was one of the first artists to have a mobile phone. He had a BMW 5 Series.
What?
Yes, a white one. Those years. Though wanasema ilikuwa Will Nag, but of course, ilikuwa pia ya King Kong. So, hizi vitu zote kusema kujua value, appreciating a brand, knowing the value of a celebrity, he had that too.
You've talked about King Kong. You've made me remember the interview I did with Julian Macharia, and you've made me remember Next Level. So
Next Level, Maurice Oyando.
That's another legend.
Yes. Mwenye, again, wacha nikuje kwake baada, sababu mwenye ndio bado ametoka kina Chris Adwar. Yes. So, King Kong made people respect the industry. Again, King Kong is another person, and I think Will Nag really helped him, because now he tapped onto both. The problem we had, and I still we're having it till today, is most River Road artists are entrepreneurial. They're not doing this thing for kiki and fame. They're businessmen who specialize in using music as a vehicle to acquire wealth. Huku kwingine, we have artists who are using music to acquire ladies and hits and likes on Instagram, on the social media platforms. But now if you want to look at a crossbreed, you're talking about Mighty King Kong.
He had both.
The Will Nag made him have both, because Will Nag now made sure his tentacles had penetrated the River Road network, distribution network. So ulikuwa unaenda tembea River Road unasikia they love me, they love me, they love me. King Kong's music is singing in the streets of River Road. Whereas kwa Daily Nation, the bars, Joki Karuoya full page.
Ni kweli.
Umeni understand?
Ni kweli by
yes. King Kong is the only artist to date alikuwa anaenda Kencom. Kama unajua the famous city clock ile inakuanga hapo Kencom. Anasimama hapo hivyo, unalipa 50 bob kupiga picha na yeye.
What?
Yes. If I'm lying, comments mko hapo. Watu walikuwa wanapiga picha. Mnaika hapo King Kong, unalipa 50 bob unapigwa picha, unatoka. Sisi selfie za bure za squeeze. I'm telling you the truth. Yes. Na sasa hiyo akona convoy, iko na polisi mbele, inampeleka akiuza matapes. King Kong, Mighty King Kong, when he was the Mighty King Kong. So hizo ndio tunakwambia watu their heads are not right. Musicians saizi wako na deficiency in one area or another. Those who are inclined to help business, they are not very good in the social platforms. Those who are very in social platform are not good business wise. But King Kong was a crossover. Now, talk about Rudy Next Level. Next Level, the beauty about Maurice Oyando, he was culture-oriented producer. Him now, the credit I'll give Maurice Oyando was, he was so rich in culture, in African culture or Kenyan music culture, particularly from Nyanza. But he really made sure it had been incorporated into this crop of the new artists. Kulikuwa group alikuwa nayo inaitwa nini? Those two boys. The Luo Boys, walimbo wimbo juu ya all the legends, sijui Dedan Kimathi, sijui Ochieng Oneko. I remember that name. But he really pushed them towards that. So that these boys could do both playback and band, and they never felt inferior by affiliating themselves to their culture, which is a problem that we are having today.
It's why I started this whole, remember that time when I was asking you about the circumcision na culture?
Yes.
Yani, I'm scared about this city kwa sababu hata sijui pali kuenda, niko na swali.
Make sure unazinote, uzisahau.
No, siwezi sahau.
And speaking of which, another reason I should compliment Ted Josiah. As I've told you, the guy, he did Shades of Black, he did Hardstone, he did Kalamashaka. He even did, was it called Nikki?
Shilamoniga. Yes, Nikki.
Yes, Nikki at some point. And then, not forgetting, he ended up now. I remember I told you about F2? Now Ted used to be a talent scout. Anaenda mpaka huko F2, anaangalia nani talent nini. Talent yenye alipata, and I think it was one of his best. Of course, alikuja kapata Waira. I remember Ted is the one who introduced Waira into the music industry. alienda akachukua the number 1 and number 2 if I'm not wrong. They were I think walikuwa amongst the top 3.
Yeah.
Akachukua Gidi Maji Maji.
That time they were individuals.
Yes.
Yeye ndio akawaambia wakwe.
Akawaambia nitaform into a group. Even in Gidi's song, the first song, it is called Tingbadi Mango.
Yes.
They sang about Rufftone.
Wow, wapi. Uniambie.
Kata sijui go nduru, go uwi. In Luo, that means even if you make noise, it's up to you. My song, it was called, if you want to dance, it's up to you. Gidi is alive, Maji Maji is alive. Kama uongo, comment. Na usicheke ile mavicheko zenu na ghost huko.
This is crazy. Ingia tu, chakula kam.
This is
Bro, you have. Okay, let me ask you now. I've got niko na hii swali lingine. In fact, again, tutaingia umse wa Pakistan, but then there's some things that you've touched on.
Najua kabla kuingia kwa ndo namalizisha huko.
So, people don't understand, and you are one of those fortunate artists who I can see have tried, who've got you copied King Kong.
Yes.
In terms of noise making.
Of course, I learned one or two
noise
things.
making at the same time River Road.
Yes.
Tell us about River Road. Explain to us the impact that River Road.
Before I go to River Road, I must say, when Gidi Maji Maji came, their song Tingbadi Mango performed pretty well. But now the song that really changed even the generation was the Unbogable.
Unbogable, for sure.
Unbogable. Again, Ted, thank you for that, because now as an African, as a Kenyan, there was something that people had forgotten, and I could see that with my dad. The problem was, the question was the same thing. During that era, the people who had money, many Luos, walikuwa wanapenda kuendesha 504. Na wangeweka mziki from Nairobi to Dala. But now the problem was, sisi tulikuwa tunaimbia watu F2, Simas, Carnival and all that. Tunaimbia peers wetu. About they have so much noise, but they don't have the
money,
economic strength to support us. So Ted could see that, and now he brought in a clone. Something that will appeal both to the young people from Makelele, but now the Luo people with money would buy. And that's how Unbogable was formed. And then it went being now a crossover. Now it was not even a Luo song, it was a political, a revolution song that you saw what it did.
Do you know, I was in uni in SA.
Yes.
I saw Gidi Maji Maji and Pinye performing there. Because they were the African representative from Big Brother.
Yes.
You get?
Yes.
So these guys had penetrated, now they were even beginning to penetrate Africa with a song that even some Kenyans could not understand.
Yes.
You get?
Yes.
Okay, Unbogable, you get?
It was a big song.
It was a big song.
Usema, Gidi and Maji, the mistake you did was you did a video. Hiyo video ilikuwa mbaya. Sitakudanganya. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa hiyo song. Mimi naisema live hapa kwa CTA. Those big mouths that were on that video killed the audio. But I mean, it was crazy. I remember there were signs,
I don't even remember the
in
video.
South Africa.
That's how crazy it is.
Enda tafuta hiyo video bana, ni cartoon nyingine mbaya sana. But they were even signed in South Africa.
They got song. That song
ilikuwa Sony ama ilikuwa nini?
I think it was Sony. You're right. One of them.
Yes. They even produced one or two
that
songs.
Song, Many Faces.
Yes. Of which after that were Kashikana Mapanga. So the power of marrying these two, should I say, platforms is very important as a musician. You don't have to incline towards one. And now I've told you, Wilnag tried doing that with King Kong. Now you are seeing here, Ted Josiah doing that with Gidi Maji Maji. Then introduced another guy called Darling P.
Ooh,
4-in-1. Boof Buffio, if you remember. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. That guy alikuwa na ngoma moja, but that song hit till today.
Me, I remember meeting Darling P. He was coming from Kayole. Me, by that time, I think I was still in Umoja, if I'm not mistaken. This is a guy who would have, them and Gidi Maji Maji, 5 to 6 shows in a day. And per show, they'll be given from 30 to 50,000. One performance like this, even in today's economics status, that is good money.
Of course.
30 times 4 times 5, how much is it? Is it 150? Hiyo ni pesa unaweza earn kwa siku kweli. Hata saizi. Gidigidi Majimaji did that. Me, I'm a witness. Wherever they are, they know I'm saying the truth. Courtesy Ted Josiah, yes. Sing Sound Records. Ndio Ted akakuja akatoka wakashikana na nani? David Mureithi, they started Blue Zebra. No,
David Mureithi na John Rabako. No, na Mike Rabako kwanza.
Mike Rabako na John Mureithi kwanza. And then, but by that time, kuna time pia Ted alikuwa na yake into Blue Zebra. When he had this program at KTN. What was it called?
It's VPO.
It's VPO, Dij and Mongolo. Yes. So those are people we need to respect and give credit where it's due.
Yep.
But again, some worthy mentions, nitakumbuka kama nani. Ladies, walikuwa wanafanya mambo kweli. Ladies, let me try and remember. Masimaira really tried. Susan Kibukosia, she was on and off. Idi Achieng, no, Achieng Abura. Achieng Abura also tried. And definitely Susan
yeah.
Kisumu 100. Kisumu 100 also was a pace setter. It was a trendsetter. It was something out of this world. And of course, Ukimwi Mbaya.
Huh?
Princess Julie.
Oh.
That one also. And Musaimo with that song, Reggae Tumeiro, ama inaitwa nini? It was a rap song. Musaimo also had that big song. And bado nakumbuka vijana wa Moriso Yando. I keep on... I want to lake something. I'll remember as we go. Itakam. So those are some apakule that I can remember about the Kenyan music industry.
Bro, yes. That's valued for days. Wacha nikuulize again. I want to tap into this understanding of River Road. Because again I'll say, bro, nimeenda show na wewe Kitale, unakumbuka?
Yes.
Even you leo ulikuwa na hiyo BMW yako.
Yes, usicheze bana. 5 series man.
Bro.
Don't joke man.
Rufftone was jina kubwa. And this is later on.
Yes.
That I'm talking, but even there you are known.
Yes.
You like we entered that place and you are the headliner. And ulikuwa na come from another gig somewhere uko mashinani.
Yes.
So explain to me the power of River Road.
The power of River Road is this. We're living in a real world, and when God empowers you, even it's biblical. Okay, if you are looking into the Bible, you see many children of God were blessed. And when Abraham left his country and his area, when he left Ur to the land of the unknown, following God, God blessed him, both spiritually, fatherly, and also materially. Look at all these people. When you're talking about Jacob, who later became Israel, they're all blessed. Look at King David, all blessed. Solomon, all blessed. And by that I mean in wisdom, in stature, health, and wealth. So me, I tell people as a child of God, it's also good for you to know how to convert your name into an asset. Because there'll come a time when what you'll have is a legacy. But even if you have a legacy, there's nothing that is as painful as having a big name, a big legacy, and you have nothing to show for it. It normally turns into a curse. So the only way of undoing this curse, which has always been there, is if you start investing early enough. And by investing, I'm not talking about you become a global entrepreneur. There are basic things that people need. Like for me, I'm a family man. You need to know, is your children's education taken care of? Are your parents taken care of? Your spouse, your family, immediate family? Can a brother call and say, I need to go on surgery? And you have basic amounts that you can make them be admitted in a hospital somewhere. So you need to cover. Even for the sake of the respect of what God has given you, you need to... There are many people in the Bible, people would open doors just because of a name. And that name is not because maybe they were miracle workers alone, but people knew they were all-rounders. So there's the respect in somebody amejipanga. Kuna kaheshima fulani. And that's why I say I must give respect and I must compliment the people in River Road, because that is an art they've mastered, whereby you'll hear a name and you'll think this guy is just famous on TV and radio. But when you go to wherever he is, he's an all-rounder. He's secured... is at 360%. Some of them venture into production. Some of them are farmers. They are into real estate. You understand what I'm trying to talk to you about? So for them, everything they do, it is inspired also by what will it bring onto the table. And I think that's the problem. Because now, when you don't reason like that, you're giving an open, you leave a vacuum for brokers. Who are brokers or exploiters? They are people, the middlemen. Why do they thrive? It is because they have stories from both sides, and then they go to somebody somebody who doesn't have the real copy. Then they sell him a lie. Sijui kama unanielewa.
Nimekuelewa.
If I'm a middleman, I know Esther name is worth 3 million. But Esther anaimba ndio ashtue vijana campus. I will fire his desire to please people in campus, whereas ripping off that 3 million from him. So by the time he's sober enough to know his value, he's already old, he's no longer in campus, but as a middleman, I'm on the next case. Well, Esther is trying to sue me. So I have so much money, I already made 3 million times 3, so I have 9 million. So when he comes, he's suing me, he doesn't have money, he can't afford a lawyer. And if he can, he cannot sustain that case for more than a year. I buy off the judges, I buy off the lawyers.
From that 9 million, 8 million profit.
From that 8 million profit. But while I'm fighting Esther, I'm on the 5th, 6th victim. So the conveyor belt continues. That's why they thrive. So, but if you come into this playground and you know your value, as much as unafurahisha watu university, unajua pia I'm worth 3M, now you render them jobless. That is what Kenyan music has failed to do. That's why they are victims. Wow,
bro. Tuingie umse kutoka Pakistan. Tunarudi. Tuingie umse kutoka Pakistan. So
labda kunywa soda. Angalia kuna soda ama chai, kitu yote hapo tu kunywa.
Hata kama unataka samosa sasa hii.
Nipe samosa.
Hebu mlete hizo
mimi niko holiday.
Leave. Keep living recording. Leta one batch, leta za nyama. Kuna zingine hapo.
Azijui. Za nyama nizo za papo. Ni gani ya nyama sasa?
Hebu